Richmond, I'm Matt Denardo. Studies show that boys who grow up without a father or positive role model are more likely to drop out of school, abuse drugs, or join gangs, or even go to prison. Boys to Men is a mentoring group that aims to stop that cycle. And Boys to Men is the focus of today's Community Spotlight, made possible by Haley Buick GMC. And with us now are Barry Moore, the General Manager of Haley Buick GMC, and Steve Martin, the Executive Director of Boys to Men of Virginia. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Let's start with you. Why did you want to put the Haley Spotlight on this group, Boys to Men?
I met Steve Martin, and this has been going for a couple months now. We've been trying to get together for this show. Kevin Kittrick, a good friend of mine, had told me about this organization. Barry Krause, who's in our Rotary Club, is on the board of Boys to Men, and I think this is where it starts, right? The youth, and maybe we can stop the people we're helping at Caritas and people we're helping at the Real program at the Richmond City Justice Center. Let's start younger.
Get them on the track, the right track that is. So Steve, once again, thanks for joining us. Give us a little of your background and what you do at Boys to Men.
Sure. I was invited to the Washington, D.C. area about 10, 12 years ago to look at this program. It had come all the way to Washington from the West Coast, and I fell in love. I just saw the nurturing that these kids were getting that they sometimes weren't getting at home. But the most important thing that we learned was that there was no positive male role model in their life. And not even teachers or coaches. They just weren't in that vein.
I got you.
So they were struggling. Drugs, as you mentioned, somewhat most of them, withdrawn, probably no friends, if one or two. And so Boys to Men looked attractive and looked like an answer to a lot of the needs. Right. And so I got involved more and I brought it to Richmond in 2010.
And we're seeing some pictures of them talking. It looks like there's a lot of team building that goes on to really uplift these kids.
Absolutely. Anything to do self-esteem. So we learn all kinds of exercises within Boys to Men to help promote self-esteem, consciousness of where they're at, the thought process of why they're doing what they're doing. A lot of emotion. We go through a lot of the anger and the sadness they go through. We try to get to the root of it, why they react that way, why some kids go to drugs at 13, 14 years old instead of talking to adults about their issues. So we get to practice a lot of those things.
So if they're then, focusing on, getting rid of the anger, getting rid of the depression, they're not going to go down that unfortunate, maybe bad road.
Yeah, at least look at it. Right. We don't know if we'll ever get rid of it, but, at least they'll come to us now and say, hey, I'm angry, or I'm about to do something. So let's talk about it. That's something they've never done before.
Now, fundraising and volunteers are needed to help your group, of course.
Yes, we have a thorough mentor training and vetting system that we do for our mentors. It's a group mentoring process. We're in schools. That's our goal, is to get into middle schools in the city and Tri-City areas. We're in 4 now. We hope to be, the newest one will be Falling Creek Middle School soon. So, and we'll be there 2 days a week. We're averaging 60 to 80 boys a week. So,
if you'd like to help Boys with Men of Virginia, volunteers are needed, donations of supplies to help family, gift cards, btmva.org, 804-615-7823. Another way, by the way, coming up on Monday, September 26th, is their golf outing 2016. That'll be held at Branderville Country Club. So find out more about that. Give them a call today. All right, let's switch back to you. We have a big event coming up.